All right, welcome back to Fierce Networks coverage here at MWC Barcelona. And I'm joined now by TJ Fox, Senior Vice President for Industrial IoT and Automotive at Verizon. TJ, great to see you. Thanks for coming.
Thanks for having me on, Andrew.
Wonderful. So big news coming from Verizon.
Yes.
Before we get into the details, I wanted to ask you this. We have been here at Barcelona many years looking at cars. We've talked about connected vehicles. It's a big topic. Why is now an exciting time for the connected vehicle industry?
Vehicles have been connected for 2 decades, but with the advent of the technology you're seeing here today, the advent of 5G, the requirements for high bandwidth, low latency, software-defined vehicles, the vehicle itself is going to be the ultimate mobile device, and now is the time that manufacturers and OEMs are going to start putting 5G in those cars to take advantage of everything you're seeing here at MWC.
Upstate. And speaking of taking advantage of this technology, I wanted to ask you first about a private network you've deployed in Ingolstadt with Audi. Now, I'd love to hear how that came about and what some of those capabilities are.
We've had a long-time partnership with Audi. Just about 2 years ago, we announced that Audi would be putting our 5G modules in their vehicles in the United States. They'll be coming out this year. 2 years ago, we started talking about how they could compress their innovation time around all the things like C-V2X, backseat, over-the-air updates, always-on connected vehicles. And what we thought was, since they were manufacturing these vehicles in Germany, we thought that we could build a private network there that would be plugged into our commercial network in the United States at their test facility. And they could not only innovate, experiment without having to put that vehicle on a plane back to the United States. That way, the cycle is really compressed, and they could take advantage of everything as if they were in the United States, manufacturing that vehicle, researching that vehicle, etc. The United States is a very important market for Audi as they move those vehicles in. It's one of the first of its kind that'll happen, but we'll see more and more of that as things are manufactured out somewhere in, and then also we'll do it reversed in to out outside the United States for things like IoT, but in the vehicle space for sure.
Because I imagine scalability is key to this.
Yeah, the global scalability is absolutely super important to them, and that way the high quality that they currently do today, they can deliver those high quality applications, connections to the vehicles, and as they go backwards on their cars that they've launched already, the vehicles themselves can be better, faster, stronger, safer 3, 4, 5 years after they came off the line than the day they came off the line.
Got it. And another great announcement with AFEELA now, with the electric vehicle, Verizon providing connectivity there. Tell us a little bit about that.
So 2 years ago, AFEELA, which is a combination of Sony and Honda Mobility, announced the new car that they're going to bring to the market with everything not only from the Honda perspective, but the Sony perspective, especially on the platform layer. And we were super excited to work with them and KDDI on the global nature. They'll be building this car in the United States. The first market will be in the United States. But we couldn't be more excited to bring our connectivity, our 5G connectivity, with the edge capabilities to a vehicle between 2 huge brands coming together. But the 4 brands together, us, Verizon, KDDI, Sony, and Honda, will really be incredibly innovative moving forward, as that vehicle will start taking orders in 2025 and be launched in 2026.
Sure. And these are 2 examples of how Verizon have created, joined these partnerships to deliver connectivity in different ways. Looking ahead, what do you see companies like Verizon playing a role in the connected vehicle? What are the opportunities out there for our industry?
Yeah, as we start moving from a 4G connected vehicle into the 5G, and we'll start having those this year, that will open up an array of things. I'm on the board of 5G-AA. All we work on is C-V2X and making those vehicles safer. All of that will lay onto networks like 5G-AA or 5G Verizon networks in the United States. But those will be the same type of networks across the globe as we make these vehicles much safer to operate, much more dynamic, and much more innovative as they move forward, going forward. Like I said before, vehicles, both consumer and commercial, will be the ultimate mobile device moving forward.
Excellent. Well, TJ, thanks for taking time away from what I'm sure is a crazy MWC schedule. We really appreciate you stopping by.
Thanks for having me.